Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to spend about 30 minutes talking to you and sharing with you about CBD, one of the hottest growing industries in America. I want to introduce you to Zilis, the nation's leader in sales of CBD. And I even want to help you to understand how CBD is changing lives with better health naturally and what this industry is expected to do over the next decade. The inspiration actually behind Zilis is probably going to surprise you a little bit. It didn't start off, Zilis did not start off as a CBD company. The inspiration instead began in Haiti back in 2014 when Stephen Thompson, our CEO, made a trip there and he saw for himself the epidemic of childhood and prenatal malnutrition. He was so moved that he started a new company and named it Zilis, Z-I-L-I-S, Zilis, which means multiply nutrition. He started this company as a pay it forward company with those multivitamins and prenatal vitamins, but now it's continued to be that so much more, I think, probably than even he ever expected. We supply tens of millions of days of multivitamins and prenatals every single day. In fact, with our partner Vitamin Angels, we're providing 1 million pregnant women a day with prenatal vitamins. But Christopher and I, my husband and I's very favorite program that we have is called the Patriot Program, and we believe so much in it. You may have heard how much CBD helps our wounded warriors when they return home from serving our country with things like depression or life-changing injuries or PTSD. We as ambassadors can help CBD get into the hands of our veterans who are helping to serve our country. Our company was founded after Stephen was in Haiti. The company was actually started and founded in 2015. It's a family-owned company. Stephen and Angie Thompson are the founders. They have a background of over 20 years in the health and wellness industry. Zilis is an industry leader in CBD and has exploded with over 500% growth. As a business owner myself, I cannot ever wrap my head around 500% growth. We've been fortunate to be featured in national media outlets all across the globe with Fox and NBC, CBS, ABC, doing stories about CBD and Zilis and the industry and where it's headed. Forbes magazine actually even featured Zilis twice in 2019. Zilis has never paid $1 single for marketing. The news of CBD is everywhere. And instead of spending the money on marketing, Stephen and Angie believe that instead filter that down to the ambassadors like you and me so that we can be profitable and help to spread CBD as a fantastic natural product to better people's health. It's changing lives everywhere. People are looking for a solution, and Zilis Ultracell products provide that solution. What is CBD? You asked me, Kim, what's it going to do for me? I love Stephen's story of the first time that he ever heard of CBD. He has a friend that he had done business with in the nutritional space for years. And she called and she said, I have my hand, Stephen, on the next big thing. And he said, what is it? And she said, CBD. And he said, what is that? And she said, it's a plant-based compound taken from the hemp plant. And he started doing his research like Christopher and I did when we first heard about CBD. And I'll tell you, I was skeptical. I couldn't believe that there was anything natural that could have that kind of massive impact on the human body. But after taking CBD for a year, I can tell you that it's real. It's a medical breakthrough that is disrupting the entire healthcare industry because CBD has the potential to impact the entire body from head to toe. There is so much buzz around CBD because this product is the creator of homeostasis in the body, which is just a big fancy word for balance. What are the benefits that CBD can give you? Well, for me personally, it's definitely a relief of joint pain, helps with my daily stress, and I sleep like a baby. I do think my cognitive thinking, my clarity of my brain is better as well. My skin's looking good. There's so much more. I would really recommend that you Google it because you will see all the studies of the health benefits that have been discovered that CBD does. Recently I saw a poll that says that 70% of Americans over 50 can't sleep. Can you imagine that simply by taking about a half a dropper of CBD every day, they can beat that statistic. Well, now, a little drum roll, we're introducing Ultracell. Zilis has two different forms that they produce CBD. One sublingual that comes in 3 flavors, lemon, berry, and raw, and then our topical as well. We have a proprietary formula that's exclusive just to Zilis. It's a full spectrum oil, which is so important when you're shopping for oil, CBD oil for yourself and for your family, because a full spectrum contains all the proteins and omegas and minerals and vitamins. There are over 100 cannabinoids along with those 400 compounds that are found in the plant. And when you use all of that, it has a powerful entourage effect. Ultracell is 100% exclusive to Zilis. I love that it's full spectrum. I know that that makes a difference in the way that the product works. And not only is it good for you, but it's actually pet friendly. This part of the CBD industry with our pets is blowing up as well. Groomers and even dog walkers that I've met, veterinarians, are recommending CBD. The gold standard. Ultracell is the gold standard for multiple reasons. It is a premium product from seed all the way to shelf, which means that Zilis uses only hemp grown in the US, that's our seed, and we use only premium ingredients to make our product. It's full of antioxidants. There's no artificial sweeteners, preservatives, colorings that are found so often in other health and wellness supplement products, and Zilis backs it up. Every bottle of our product has a readable QR code on the label that when you scan it with an app, it takes you to an independent lab study showing you the results of exactly what's in the product. And if that's not enough, we carry the very prestigious Hemp Authority certification seal. I would go so far to tell you that do not buy CBD unless it contains this seal, because it's a difficult audit that Ultracell and other brands go through to even be able to wear that seal. You know, the technology that's behind Zilis is something that I'm most proud of, and I love that we have a study that I can share with you. It's one of the most important things that I believe Zilis provides us. You know, it's a challenge that the product faces because when it's derived from the hemp plant, it's an oil, and your body is made mostly of water. Oil and water don't mix. This technology that is exclusive to Zilis is gonna end up making Ultracell a $1 billion global consumer product. And what's gonna make that happen is the fact that they turn that oil into a water-soluble product that gets into our body fast, stays at an incredibly high absorption rate of up to 94% for a long period of time. You're gonna feel the results quick. They're going to last all day, and the absorption rate's going to stay high. You can look at this and see the 20 people that were given the dose. Even at that 12th hour, they're still at 70 to 90% absorption rate. It's just unheard of. But you know, that's not where Zilis stops. They're committed to research and science. They're using other compounds and botanicals to make boosters that complement Ultracell for specific benefits. For example, if you have a particular area of your body that you need a little boost, Zilis has 5 options for you. They're available in the little bundles like you see, and you can save up to $30 to $40. First, we have our Ultra System with CBG. CBG makes CBD work better. I've seen gut issues improved, even better quality sleep, great skin, reduction of blood pressure, so many things when you combine CBG, the mother of the hemp plant, with CBD. We have Ultra Dream with our CBD that when taken, I'm telling you, within 15 minutes, you'll be asleep. You'll sleep all night long and wake up feeling refreshed. Ultra Edge, for those who need energy or brain clarity or relief from that daily brain fog, you can add Edge to your CBD. Ultra Ice, if you're like me and you battle joint pain, a couple of doses a day of Ultra Ice full of turmeric will help to reduce inflammation and reduce pain. That's the ice. And then for those of us who struggle with weight loss, food cravings, or keeping weight off, we have our Ultra Burn. So I've spent a few minutes talking to you about our product and what sets Zilis apart, But now I want to share with you about Zilis and the business opportunity that's available that just grabbed Christopher and I, got our attention in something that we had never done before. We were used to traditional business, and it's exploding. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry that's developing right before your eyes. And we have the most powerful form of distribution that exists in CBD today, and it's called social marketing. We know that a consumer is 73% more likely to buy goods and services when it's introduced them by someone that they know. CBD is causing a wealth transfer from big pharma to natural supplication. It's a big word. And we're watching it happen. We can see what it can do. And the crazy thing is that when we polled, I saw a recent poll where 70% of Americans said that they haven't even tried CBD, but they would. Only 8% is another study I saw of people that have tried CBD. So we have so much education to do and more people to discover CBD and the benefits for their body. We've only seen a portion of what the hemp industry is going to do. Just like this iceberg here, we can only see a bit of it above the water. 90% of it hasn't been seen yet. It's predicted that the hemp plant will pass tobacco as an agricultural commodity and give hope to farmers that they haven't had in a very long time. The industry is on the ground floor worldwide. We haven't even gone global yet. Just this past year, there were $4 billion in sales, and yet remember, only 8% of Americans have tried CBD. It's a giant healthcare disruption that experts are predicting to be a $1 trillion industry in 10 years. Again, these aren't Zilis's words. These are from national publications like Forbes, Wall Street Journal, Newsweek, the Rolling Stone, and they're calling CBD the hottest industry in the USA. Let me share with you a couple of ways that you can earn money with Zilis. Simply buying a product at wholesale, selling it, sharing about the product, the benefits that CBD can do for your friends, and selling it at retail, you have immediate income. Stephen even created a unique tiered system that if you buy your product in bulk, you get it at a reduced wholesale cost, and you can make up to 200% on your retail earnings. Secondly, immediately, when you share this opportunity with someone and a friend, family member, acquaintance signs up with Zilis, you can make up to $130 on their first order. But I love the weekly binary bonus. I shared with you that Christopher and I weren't familiar with multi-level marketing or social marketing, didn't understand it. And I'm so glad that our first experience with it and forever experience is the binary bonus. It's so simple. It's just a left side and a right side. If we pretend that top person is me, the one on my left was my friend Tony, and on the right, I signed up my son Nathan, who they both immediately signed up two friends that they turned on to the CBD product and the things it could do for their health. So I quickly was building two sales teams and making 20% on their first order. And I can do that on unlimited levels up to $30,000 per week. You can do this. Watch this. I love this diagram of how this binary can just simply explode. Let's say that in January, you join the team and you share with Zilis to two other people that you know that are looking for the health benefits that CBD provides. You personally sponsor two individuals, one left, one right, and the second month, you simply help those two individuals do what you've done and share it with people they know. In March, you help the people that joined in February bring their two friends to the program, and so on and so on. If all you simply did was help each ambassador that was new to your team bring two people in their first month to the program, this is what the numbers look like. 4,096 ambassadors on your team. And if we use just an average BV or business volume, which is about 300, and we use a 20% commission, the gold level, you're talking about a significant six-figure income in excess of $250,000. I love that Zilis made this plan so that anyone can do it. But there are other ways to learn. Let me go through these just real quickly. The generation bonus is the foundation of your generational income. You can earn percentages off of every single bottle of CBD or anyone in your downline sells up to 6 generations deep each month. And that is paid monthly. Christopher and I say that that's being paid in the future on something that we did yesterday, or mailbox money, like we heard our parents call it. Then we have infinity bonuses. This is the most lucrative portion of the comp plan. Infinity, fast starts, residuals, match pay, and these are paid weekly and monthly. But then for the first time in my life, I have a benefits package with my Zilis adventure, where when I sign up for people, I immediately start receiving the blessing bonus. It goes up to $500, and all I have to do is bless someone with it, either my favorite charity or a family member or a person in need. But then when I help those four to get four, now I'm a member of the Jeep Club. Yep, we have a beautiful white Jeep in our garage that we absolutely love to drive. It's so much fun, and Zilis makes the payment up to $1,200 per month to drive a Jeep with Zilis logos. And at the regional level, you now qualify for health insurance. I know as a self-employed person, this has always been such a huge part of my expenditures every single month as a self-employed business person. So now I'm working my little side gig in the nooks and crannies of my life, and my insurance is being paid. But finally, we get our global revenue pool. It's paid to us quarterly. Christopher and I call it our bonus pay that we get every single quarter. 2% of the worldwide sales are divided and paid every single quarter. You know, I like this visual curve of prosperity slide because I'm a visual girl. And you know, every single direct sales company follows the same path to progression. They start at formulation. This is making the product, researching the product, developing the technology, getting all your legal framework, and then you go into concentration. You start, putting it out, getting it out. This with Zilis, it's using ambassadors, building our teams, and selling the product. But the idea grows, and you pass through 10 to 20, 30 million in revenue. Recently, this year, Zilis crossed through for the first time the $50 million sales mark. I did my research, and the biggest network sales companies in the world enter the most important phase of all, the momentum phase, the year after they cross that $50 million sales mark. So here we come, 2020. This year, Zilis is estimated to grow over 500%. So you say, how do I get involved? You simply choose your pack, bronze, silver, or gold. The bronze package is what we call our wholesale membership. But it's also a great way to lock in your spot. You can even store up to $1 million of business volume and then upgrade anytime. You spend $199, but you get $299 in product, and you make 10% if you do start building your binary team. The silver package is what I call entry-level business. You're getting started in your business, you need more product, you know you're going to be sharing it with people. It's $599. It has an $899 value. You have all your back office support. You have resources. You have a Zilis website, personal website that's provided to you from Zilis. And that binary team that you're building, now you're making 15%, and you've got enough product to start sharing it with other people. But when Christopher and I joined Zilis, we believed in it. We had the vision. We could see where this industry was headed. So we came in what was called the gold package then, still the gold package, but let me tell you, it has a higher value than it did when we joined. It's $1,299, and you have $2,000 value in product. The thing I love about it, you get to experience and try all four of those boosters along with the CBG, and you get 20% on building your business, and you still get all the back office support. You get some flyers and brochures to help you build your business. You have your personal website. It's just by far the greatest product value. You know, I love the fact that you can spend your money, start a business, have a tax write-off, have your website, have product that you need, all for $1,299, along at the same time that with that money that you're spending with Zilis, we help pay it forward in different ways with the multivitamins and helping our veterans with having better health with CBD. And you recoup your investment so quickly. You get enough product where you have your personal product and you have a way to profit $700. This is by far the highest earning potential. So I'll just tell you that I never have regretted coming in gold, and I've never regretted joining this adventure with Zilis. So I want to thank you for taking your time to join us tonight. Please reach back with the person who invited you to this call. Zilis is exploding.